I'm going to go over some programs that we offer to LA County residents. Let's see. I'm going to talk about our household hazardous waste program, our smart gardening program, solid waste collection services, and I'll be going over some sustainable practices. For household hazardous waste, the countywide household hazardous waste program started in 1992 with a partnership with LA County Sanitation District, the City of LA, and other organizations. The county program serves 88 cities and unincorporated. We host about 60 temporary events annually and around 40 permanent events. We have a door-to-door collection for elderly 65 years and disabled that live within 5 to 6 miles from a temporary event. We have 9 full permanent centers. 7 safe centers are run by the City of LA, and a EDCO facility in Signal Hill and AVIC Center in the Antelope Valley, and it's open to all LA County residents. We also have additional programs for proper disposal of used motor oil, battery collection sites, and sharps collection sites. Our services are only for LA County residents, and we do not accept business waste. So you're wondering, what is household hazardous waste? Household hazardous waste is anything that is labeled toxic, poisonous, combustible. We have them in our homes as they're cleaning products and disinfectants, paint, non-controlled pharmaceuticals, over-the-counter medications, makeup, fertilizers, gasoline, and sharps, to name a few. You can find a full list at our website. What is electronic waste? Electronic waste are computers, printers, monitors, television, cell phones, microwave. These devices often contain heavy metal like lead, copper, and other toxic substances. We also accept at our events universal waste, like household batteries, like common batteries such as AA, AAA, C, D, and the button batteries. Fluorescent light bulbs, and then mercury containing devices such as thermostats, switches, and thermometers. These products contain corrosive chemicals and mercury vapor. If household hazardous waste is not properly disposed of, they can go into our waterways, create fires, and they pose serious health to sanitation workers and the public. The next slide will show you just 2 of the permanent centers. We have, as mentioned, EDCO and Signal Hill, and AVIC at Palmdale. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, collection events were temporarily suspended in March of 2020 to protect the public and our staff. Collection events have been resumed service with COVID-19 precautions. There are signage throughout the event instructing anyone experiencing COVID-19 symptoms not to enter the event. We have social distances of at least 6 feet. Participants must wear a mask at all times, or face covering. Participants must keep their windows closed, and there's a phone number available for anyone that needs help or has any questions. We would like for all of the residents that come through to have all of the items in the trunk or the pickup bed for safety reasons. These events are drive-through system. They're free and convenient. As mentioned earlier, in addition to our HHW collection events, we partner with 21 participating LA County Sheriff stations for residents to dispose of sharps, Home-generated sharp waste include hypodermic needles, pen needles, syringes, lancets, and other devices used to penetrate the skin. The bins are available to the public 24/7. The bins are located somewhere near the entrance, just outside the station. We distribute free containers to our at our HHW collection events and at other locations. To find out where you can get a free container, you can call our 888 Clean LA hotline. We also have mail back program for the elderly and disabled residents. So if you're in need of the service, just you could give us a call and we could take down your information and mail you a mail back container. And here is all of the 21 participating sheriff stations. And this is the box that you will see outside of the facility. We also, residents can also take their household batteries to any of our 21 participating libraries and drop them off in the bin as shown in the picture. This is one of the bins that are in one of the libraries. The bin is usually located in the lobby or somewhere near the entrance of the library. Due to COVID-19, the libraries were closed, but the programs were resumed once the libraries reopened. Here, you can see a list of the participating libraries. We will soon add 5 more to our program, which are East Rancho Dominguez, La Puente, Malibu, Lancaster, and Port Seal. But before you go out and buy any toxic or hazardous products, we want you to think about alternatives to household hazardous waste. What can we do to help the environment? For instance, instead of using single-use propane tanks, you can purchase a refillable tank. Before buying a single-use household batteries, you can buy rechargeable batteries and use fluorescent light bulbs instead. You can also replace the household hazardous products with safe products that we have at home. For instance, for spot remover, you can use club soda, or for furniture polish, you can use lemon oil or mineral oil. You will not only be saving the environment, but you will also be saving money. We have a full list of alternative recipes. We have a link of the booklet at our booth, or you can go to our Clean LA website for a free copy. Smart Gardening Program. The purpose of the program is to teach residents simple, effective techniques to help create and maintain a healthy, beautiful, and drought-tolerant lawn and garden. There are 4 different webinars. The Introduction to Composting webinar, you will learn the basics of using backyard and warm composting system to create a reach to nourishing your garden. In the Water Wise Gardening webinar, it will give you guidance on creating a beautiful drought-tolerant landscape, as well as grass cycling for responsible lawn care. In the Organic Gardening, you will learn how to build a healthy, solid, grow fruits and vegetables, and address common plant pests and diseases using organic methods. In the Small Space Gardening webinar, you will learn to grow edible and decorative plants in containers and set up a small space warm composting system. For more information on the Smart Gardening program or the upcoming webinar, you can visit smartgardening.com. Solid waste collection services. If you live in the unincorporated area of LA County, senior and disabled residents have a roll-up services. On a regular trash day, the waste hauler brings the carts out to the curb to be serviced and returns them to their designated locations. This program is available to seniors residents that are 62 years and older or disabled that do not have an able-bodied person residing in the home. Sustainable practices. On October 21, 2014, the LA County Board of Supervisors adopted the Roadmap to Sustainable Waste Management Future. The three focus areas are county unincorporated counties, regional countywide county operations. The goal is to reduce the amount of waste we send to the landfills and finding options that will be beneficial to our environment. We are to divert 80% by 2025 of our waste from landfills disposal, equivalent to disposing no more than 3 pounds per person per day. By 2025, we shall be diverting 90%, equivalent to disposing no more than 1.5 pounds per person per day. Diverting 95% by 2045, equivalent to disposing no more than 0.75 pounds per person per day. In 2016, the county created the Bring Your Own BYO campaign in line with the roadmap initiatives applicable to the three focus areas. The purpose of this was to encourage residents and county employees to reduce single-use items and help achieve our next goal of 80% diversion by 2025. The BYO campaign helped increase awareness of the environmental impacts of single-use items. It also encouraged LA County residents and county employees to change their behaviors by participating in BYO reusable dishware, containers, utensils, and cups. As mentioned, the purpose of the campaign is to reduce the need to continuously manufacture new products from raw materials and reduce waste streams ending up in landfills, lessen greenhouse gases and carbon footprints that would adversely impact the environment. According to the California Department of Resources Recycling and Recovery, which is CalRecycle, it takes aluminum cans 80 to 100 years to break down, plastic bottles about 700 years, and glass bottles around 1 million years. We can help reduce the landfill waste by choosing reusable containers and utensils at work, home, and at play. Here are some examples. You don't have to purchase new items. If you have mismatched plates and or utensils, you can reuse them by keeping a set at work. If you have additional extra as an option is to share with coworkers. These items have been diverted from our waste stream. For more information, you can visit BYO page at our Clean LA website. Or to learn more about our programs, we have some virtual community meetings or webinars coming up. You can register at one of our free virtual webinars. For a full list, you can go to the cleanla.com. You can also visit our booth. We have uploaded a list of upcoming events, a list of drop-off locations for sharps, and the alternative recipe list. And this concludes my presentation. And if you have any questions.
And feel free to unmute yourself, or you can type the questions directly into the chat box. Francesca, I have one quick question. All of these programs they're wonderful programs, are they only for LA County residents? Like, I reside in Ventura County, so I would not be eligible for any of these.
Correct. This is only for LA County residents.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I have a question for those of us who live in apartment complexes. Is there a separate program to use any of the services if you're a senior citizen, or do we have to make special arrangements for some of the door-to-door pickup? How does that work?
If you live, I'm sorry, there was a background. We have services available. You would just have to give us a call and we could arrange that with the contractor.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions? Well, feel free to visit our booth. Like I mentioned, I uploaded some of this information on there, and also flyer of our May upcoming events, if you're interested.
Great. Thank you so much, Francesca. This was very helpful and useful information. Again, be sure to check out their virtual booth. They will have all of this information posted, all the services and upcoming events. So thanks again for joining us. And thank you so much, Francesca, for your time.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.